Actually, I did. I won't tell you my reaction when I released the ball. It was just kind of like, no effing way. It's like, just no way this ball's going in, and because it felt good. I just didn't think I was going to make that shot. Oh, I appreciate the confidence. I felt I liked my chances if I had squared up and got a shot that I wanted to. But, I slipped, Haslam doubled, and the only thing I could do was just shoot a runner. And like I said, it felt good, and I just couldn't believe, like, this ball might go in off of this BS shot. And, and it did, so it's pretty cool.
You were moving left.
Yeah. Everyone, did it, when you released it, did it feel left? Did it feel like it was
No, it's I tell you, like, where I learned how to do this shot, which sounds kind of weird, but as a kid growing up, we used to take bets. We used to ride our BMX bikes, and we used to take bets like stupid stuff like candy, light pop, stuff like that. And who could take a stone, a little rock, a pebble, and hit a telephone pole right near BMX past it. So you kind of got to throw back a little bit. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I had to do because I was falling left. So if I shot the ball straight, it would have been way off. So I kind of had to shoot it back a little bit.
What's the degree of difficulty compared to some of your other, winning or spectacular?
It was way harder than the behind the basket shot. Way harder. Way harder.
When you saw it go through and you heard the crowd reaction, what were you thinking?
No way. No way. And then my teammates rushed me, and it was it's just a good feeling for us to have that. We haven't had one of those games in a long time. So.
Especially in the way you guys did it, though, where you were down, you battled back, and the free throws.
Yeah, no, we needed a game like this, obviously. We showed a lot of poise. We hunkered down and remembered exactly what it was like to play in these type of situations, and we came through.
How many players do you think could make the shot like that?
Dude, I don't know.
They would say you're the only one. Like Dwayne would say, you're probably the only guy who can pull that off.
I don't know. I've seen D Wade hit some pretty crazy shots myself. So
How would you rate the shot? How would you rate the shot?
it was the luckiest shot I've ever taken, by far.
Do you think that little slip helped you out?
No, it messed me up. 'Cause I wanted to catch it and go right to the basket. So when I caught it and I slipped, I was like, oh, there that goes. And then Haslam caught up to me, and D Wade was, trying to funnel me into him. So I knew I had to take a three, but the only one I could take because of the clock was a one-legged one. So, that's all I could do.
besides the pebbles for the BMX, what's the key to making bad shots like that? Shots where you don't have a good look, shots where maybe you can't square up.
Just poise. Just poise and just focusing in on a shot. Like I said, as a kid, we've taken shots like that, and with the pebbles and stuff like that. I mean, all that stuff kind of adds up. You just kind of get the experience from it. And I had a lot of lollipops when I was a kid, so I worked on it a lot. And so in situations, just kind of go back to that stuff and see if it doesn't come through for you.
How do you like the way the team responded to being in a close game, which you haven't played with us lately?
No, I like it. We did a good job. I mean, we remembered exactly what it was like in the playoffs to have these type of situations. We haven't had one like this all year. Where we were down last minute of the game, down 4, and kind of had to battle back and stuff like that. So it feels good.
Can you talk about your duel with Dwayne tonight? Going back and forth.
It's always fun. It's always fun. I absolutely love him, as a player and as a person. And it's fun to compete against him. And like I said, he's the best screen role player I've ever played against.
You guys did a decent job keeping him out of the lane for the first.
Right. Well, it was a great coaching move by them. They made a big adjustment by running the screen roll with the 1 and the 2, and we just weren't ready for that. And they, D Wade got into the paint and got a couple layups, big baskets in a situation where enabled them to stretch the game or keep them in it.
Can you talk about your defense? You guys let them back in when you were up by 8 and 8.
Right. Well, free throws do that. That's what we have to do is keep teams off the line, keep them outside the paint. We've been doing a solid job of that pretty much the entire game. And we let them get layups, get free throws, and that's what happens when you have an 8-point, 9-point lead. And the team's getting free throws, and you got to try to muscle for each basket. That's how teams get back in the game.
They missed a lot of free throws. They were like 27 for 42.
Mm-hmm.
They were off shooting those free throws. Can you talk about, was it their nervousness being in Staples Center or what? What do you think it was?
Well, they did shoot 42 free throws. It's a lot of damn free throws.
Right.
So sometimes you're going to miss some of those.